Assalamu alaikum. In the name of Allah, the most beneficent and merciful. I am Sana Samar from UET Texla, crew proctor of CRD. Today I am going to present our paper titled as Phonocardiography Application on Human Heart Auscultations During Tilawat-e-Quran and Music Listening. Among other authors are Misha Uruj Khan, Aqsa Samar, Ariba Mubin, Aqsa Arshad and Harim Khan. The contents which I am going to present are as follows: motivation, introduction, literature review, methodology, results and discussion, conclusion. Tension and depression are emotional feelings caused by tough life routine and problems of today's man. People use many channels and mediums to release their stress. One of the most frequently used methods is listening to music and their holy scripts. Muslims strongly believe that their holy book Al-Quran is the firmest way of bringing peace and pleasure to their life. Listening and reciting of Al-Quran helps in relaxing and releasing the pain of patients having mental and physical sickness. Since the beginning, every religion pays focus to spiritual healing. It is accepted in almost all religions that recitation of their holy scripts leads to satisfaction, well-being and human health. It is proved from various researches that when the brain is involved in religious practices, it helps in better functioning of the body, reduces blood pressure, anxiety, and calms the heart rate. All religions have different sorts of practices. In Islamic religion, Muslims have been blessed with the last holy book known as Al-Quran. It is evident from many pieces of research that recitation of Holy Quran affects human heart and brain breathing. Many techniques have been applied to test brain signal, heart rate and breathing. In our paper, we used PCG-based heart auscultations to test the effect of music and recitation of Holy Quran on human body and heart. The PCG detects and records heart sounds, the sounds made by the various cardiac structures pulsing and moving blood. The sound is caused by the acceleration and deceleration of blood and turbulence developed during rapid blood flow. The essential technology for listening auscultations to heart sounds is the basic stethoscope. According to previous searches, in paper 1, authors examined the impact of Quran recitation on human psychology based on electrocardiogram signals. The information was gathered from 9 subjects in 2 stages. In 2 intends to contemplate and investigate the electrical movement of individuals' cerebrums and hearts during Quranic recitation and music listening, with EEG and ECG information were gathered from 25 subjects. In 3, researchers evaluate effect of human feelings during tilawat and music. 4 examines the impact of recitation of ayats of Al-Quran on heart sounds, which shows that calmness can be achieved by listening to Al-Quran. Figure shows the proposed methodology for this study. A stethoscope fitted with a microphone records the PCG signals. The recorded raw signal is pre-processed normalization technique which successfully removes high variation found in data. The pre-processed signal is segmented by using the vibrational mode decomposition technique, and we separate our region of interest, that is low frequency part 0 to 250 Hz, from varying frequency components. Now, PCG signal contains no wasteful or unwanted or distorted information or data. After that, 6 frequency domain features are derived and merged to create a concise and accurate feature depiction of normal, music and tilawat PCG signals. These attributes are then used to train the trilateral neural network (TNN) classifier with an accuracy of 98.6%. The real-time data acquisition system using PCG signals is shown in figure. PCG signals were acquired using self-designed DT104 sensor interfaced with digital computing network. PCG signals are recorded with single-channel electric microphone whose frequency range is 0 to 20 kHz. Sound card is used to convert the signals from analog to digital at a sampling frequency of 44.1 kHz. Signals were finally saved as .wav files in data repositories. The data is collected in form of PCG signals. Total 141 signals were collected for 3 categories: under normal conditions and listening to music and Tilawat-e-Quran. Data set was diverse with respect to age in a range of 3 to 55 years as shown in the table. Heart auscultations were collected from both males and females in sitting position, irrespective of time, within 3 weeks. 60 seconds PCG signals was collected through stethoscope and stored as dot wave format. This figure shows the time domain representation of raw PCG signals before preprocessing. The first and crucial stage in data analysis is preprocessing. It consists of removing the base troll and high frequency disturbances together with other components which can alter the obtained signal. Here we are applying normalization to clean the data by filling all the places that were missed, smoothing the noise, and identifying the aberrations. Now preprocessed data is more compatible and flexible. The preprocessed PCG signal is shown in figure. Segmentation is a technique which is used to make data more effective for functioning purposes. Here we are using vibrational mode decomposition, which is a novel, completely characteristic, versatile and semi-symmetrical decomposition strategy. It splits a signal into its vital modes called vibrational mode functions (VMFS) that repeats the signal with various sparsity properties. Each VMF has restricted data transmission in particular frequency bands. We keep only those auscultation signals whose frequency is less than 250 Hz. This figure shows the spectrum segmented PCG signals under normal conditions. The spectrum segmented PCG during music is shown in this figure. Feature extraction is a form of dimensionality reduction by which an underlying arrangement of crude information is diminished to more reasonable ones. For this research, we have extracted 5 frequency domain features. Instantaneous frequency describes polychromatic signals and is used as temporal derivative of phi. Instantaneous bandwidth shows the average range of the upper and lower reoccurrence of frequencies. It returns the 99% occupied bandwidth of the input signal. Mean and median frequency is a normal recurrence which is determined as the amount of result of the signal power range and the recurrence partitioned by all amount of the force range. Band power returns the average power in the input signal over each column independently. Scatter plots of instantaneous frequency versus instantaneous bandwidth, instantaneous frequency versus mathematical mean frequency, and occupied bandwidth versus band power is shown in figure. Classification is described as machine learning and statistic-based supervised learning approach. We use tri-layered neural network as our classifier. This neural network is developed from 3 kinds of layers. Input layer, beginning information for neural network; hidden layers, middle layer, where all the calculation takes place; output layer, it produces the outcome for given sources of information. Tri-layered neural network (TNN) classifier took 0.60171 seconds to train the extracted frequency domain features with a prediction rate of 7,000 observations per second. The total misclassification cost of the prediction value is 0. The size of all 3 layers is 10, meaning each layer consists of 10 neurons. This classifier scored 99.6 sensitivity, 98.82% specificity, 98.6% accuracy, and precision is 99% as shown in figure. The false value for music and Tilawat PCG is 0.2%, while true value for PCG is 100% and for music and Tilawat PCG is 97.8%. Class-wise performance of this methodology shows that all signals recorded during listening of Tilawat-e-Quran showed 100% correct classification. Thus, it proves the fact that recitation and listening of Quranic verses does reduces blood pressure, anxiety, and calms the heart rate. It also affects the human psychology positively and induces a state of calmness. This figure shows the results of tri-layered neural network (TNN). It is concluded that paying attention to Quran recitation can induce calmness in human physiology. The results of the framework gave vital proof that the PCG signal examination can likewise be a chance to examine the physiological and characteristics changes. The proposed framework achieves a cumulative accuracy of 98.6%, so it can be suggested that listing of Tilawat-e-Quran as a treatment could show comparative constructive outcomes as compared to music treatment for explicit mental indications. All volunteers in this research study were Muslims. Further work can be done by investigating the impact of Tilawat-e-Quran on photoplethysmography (PPG) signals. Following are the references of conferences and journal papers used in literature review. Thank you. Any questions and queries, kindly ask.